Good afternoon, graduates, and congratulations to all of you on this very special day. I found out that Josh was your speaker when I read it on Facebook, of course. And within moments of my typed response, "Way to go, Josh," I got a call from Josh himself. I assumed he was calling me personally to tell me the good news, so I congratulated him and told him how proud I was. After Josh said, "Thank you," he continued and said, "Professor Ortman, I have a favor to ask." To which I replied, "Of course, anything, Josh." He then told me that he was supposed to select one of his professors to introduce him today, and he wondered if I'd be willing to do so. At that moment, I had one of those very special feelings that I often get with Josh. Once again, he had touched my heart. Thank you, Josh, for this opportunity. I met Josh during his senior year in high school in late January, early February at Solo and Ensemble. I was his judge. And he played a really, really nice performance of the Morceau Symphonique. So after he finished and let out a deep sigh of relief, you know how that goes. We talked a bit about his performance, and I asked him what his plans were for college. He said that he hoped someday to become a band director, and he planned on majoring in music education. I asked him if he had considered MSU. He said, "No." I said, "Well, maybe you should." He said, "Okay." A few days later, I got a phone call. Josh was inquiring about the program, the college, everything. He applied. He got his audition in on the last day of auditions, and obviously the rest is history. I can't imagine not having you here, Josh, with me for the last 5 years. I really do think that most things happen for a reason. So let me tell you a bit about your graduation speaker, Joshua Schauer. Josh has been a dedicated member of the MSU trombone studio. He exemplifies what it is to be a true Spartan. He loves his school and his fellow students. Josh is grateful for the opportunities that have been presented to him here at MSU and has taken full advantage of them. As a member of the trombone studio, he always worked to achieve the best that he could be while lending a hand to anyone else in need. I can't say enough about his level of commitment and spirit of goodwill. Josh has been a joy to teach, and I will miss his regular presence in my life and in the life of our trombone studio. With a GPA of 3.9511, Josh has clearly excelled academically. He's been on the Dean's List since his first semester at MSU and became a member of the Honors College his sophomore year. Josh has worked for the MSU Community Music School, for many high school band camps throughout the state of Michigan during the summers, and has done community service with the trombone choir and a variety of other ways throughout his time here. In addition, Josh has been actively involved in Phi Nu Alpha Sinfonio since spring of 2008. He has served as the Fraternal Education Officer from spring 2009 to spring 2010, President from fall of 2010 to spring 2011, and Collegiate Province Representative from fall 2011 until present. This organization is a very important part of the lives of many of our young men at the College of Music. It's a place where they find community and mentorship while developing leadership skills and offering service to others. Josh has been an inspiration to many through his work in this organization. He gives of his time, talents, and compassion with a generosity unknown to many. Josh is talented, thoughtful, generous, oh heck, in short. He's real smart, he works hard, He's passionate about music education. He's a leader. He's a die-hard Spartan, and he's a whole lot of fun to be around. Josh is a good man. College of Music class of 2012, I present to you your graduation speaker, Mr. Joshua David Schaller.
Thank you, Professor Orban, for your wonderful introduction. Good afternoon. I would like to extend a warm welcome to Deans Forger, Olson, Rail, and Buckley. Welcome faculty and staff, and welcome to our family and friends to the class of 2012 College of Music Commencement Ceremony. As Professor Orban has said, my name is Joshua Schaller, and I am graduating today with a bachelor's degree in music education. I was a member of the trombone studio, played in the Spartan Marching Band, and a brother in the nation's oldest and largest men's music fraternity, Phi Mu Alpha. I am excited and honored to be here today to be representing the College of Music class of 2012. I would like to begin today by saying thank you. I believe these two words in society are not used enough. Two simple words that can make all the difference. They show appreciation, respect, humility, and acknowledgement. Too often, our everyday lives and our everyday obligations and fast-paced lives cause us to forget this simple yet meaningful expression of gratitude. On behalf of the class of 2012, I wish to say thank you to the many people that have been so influential in our lives. First, I wish to thank our families. Without your unwavering support, we would not be here today. Thank you for taking us to and from rehearsals, sectionals, concerts, auditions, private lessons. The list could go on and on. Thank you for bringing us our music folder, bow tie, black socks, and even instrument every time we forgot. Most importantly, thank you for believing in us and our music, even during the moments when we did not believe in ourselves. Let's give them a round of applause. Next, I wish to thank the world-class faculty in the College of Music. Thank you for not only sharing your vast knowledge with us, thank you for sharing your experiences. You pushed us to be better musicians and to be well-rounded citizens who will contribute to our future communities. The last thank you I wish to extend today is to Michigan State University, and after today, our alma mater. MSU has been our home for the past 4, 5, or perhaps 6 years. There have been moments that we will never forget. Kirk Cousins' Hail Mary pass to Keith Nickel to beat the Badgers. Better yet, 4 straight football victories over the school down the road. 2 Final Fours in the past 4 years. Candidate Obama visiting in the fall of 2008 to an estimated crowd of 20,000 Spartans. Or Snowpocalypse forcing the university to cancel classes for the first time in over 17 years. How about the time where we pulled 2 all-nighters in a row and then accidentally slept through all of our classes? Oh wait, that was just me. My apologies, Professor Madden and Dr. Cannon. And who can forget the infamous moment when Dean Olson slowly rose from behind the Wind Symphony in his aviators to fire the shotgun at the end of Circus Maximus. That's right, aviators and shotgun on this very stage. Specifically, thank you to the College of Music for being our home away from home, literally. Though we don't want to admit it, for some of us, we were in the music building or music practice building for longer periods of time than in our own dorm rooms or apartments. I wouldn't be surprised if the College of Music began to charge room and board in the near future. As we take the next step on our journey in life, it will be important to remember the wonderful community that has supported us throughout our undergrad. Ray Charles once said, "I was born with music inside me. Music was one of my parts, like my ribs, my kidneys, my liver, my heart, like my blood. It was a force already within me when I arrived on the scene. It was a necessity for me, like food or water." For the College of Music class of 2012, music is our vitality. Our class is made up of educators, performers, therapists, and composers. Very soon, many of us will be interviewing for jobs, hopefully accepting job offers, preparing for internships, or beginning graduate school coursework. And while the economy is showing signs of improvement, the role of music in today's society is facing more and more scrutiny. Whether it is a school district forced to make the easy cut, or a symphony orchestra declaring bankruptcy, music is facing an uphill battle. With that said, we are still eager to jump into the field of music. Yes, you heard me correctly, bring it on.
All right.
We cannot wait to share our passion for music with our students, audiences, and patients. Not only have years of study prepared us for this moment, the character, enthusiasm, and dedication of these men and women have shown me that we are ready to face whatever may come our way. In the next few months and years, as we truly begin to share our music, our talent, our minds, and our hearts with our future communities, it will be important to reflect upon the aspects of our lives that we have control over and the aspects we do not. It's too easy to settle in the world of music, especially in terms of falling into line with the traditions of the past. And before the faculty sitting behind me start to freak out that the class of 2012 is going to fundamentally change the game, well, we are. It's what you taught us to do. And at the same time, we will also value and honor what has come before us. And as the time for us to take control begins, I believe advice from the late Amelia Earhart sums it up best. The most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is merely tenacity. The fears are paper tigers. You can do anything you decide to do. You can act to change and control your life. And the procedure, the process, is its own reward. Lastly, what will our accomplishments mean if we simply let our impact be less than influential? We have the ability to take control and transform the role of music in the world around us. We have the intellect to bring measured change to our field. This doesn't start in the next few months or weeks or even tomorrow. Our time to influence the world of music starts now. Seeking guidance in our education and experiences from our alma mater, when we are done, the world of music will be better than when we found it. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2012. Now and forever, go green! Thanks, Josh. Well said.